Alright, how you guys doing? This is Eric. We're going to put up a few ethical hacker videos, and as you can tell by the name, it's ethical hacking. It's not, being violent against a computer for no reason. In the, I guess the field, you would call it white hat hacking, as opposed to gray or black hat. But this video I'm going to do tonight, hopefully a little short because I'm trying to get the hang of it. But it'll be all about information gathering, a couple tools and tricks you can use to do it, things like Sam Spade or Visual Route, which you can do in a browser, fairly easy. I like Sam Spade and Visual Route for it though, and also just a little bit on Google hacks, which are very popular. Most people know what they are, know how to do them, so I'll go over that real quick. I'm going to use www.ethicalhacker.com as my website that I'm going to find some information out. This first program here is Sam Spade. It's, I think, version 1.1. It's basically for gathering information. There's not a whole lot you can do with it. It's fairly simple. You put in a location. Like I said, I'll do ethicalhacker.com. And again, this is all legal, but push go, it can bring up a little, it does a who is, if anyone knows what that is. Information about, it was made using GoDaddy.com. Some more information about just anything that really has to do with the site. There's addresses, phone numbers, names, emails, faxes, just about everything having to do with ethicalhacker.com. You can also, of course, ping, fairly simple, test a connection. You can do, here's the who is that we've already done. The IP block using Aaron, trying to get the IP block for the company. Again, this brings up a little bit more information, kind of like the who is. Again, this whole program of Sam Spade, you can use it, or you can sometimes do this stuff on a browser, using Google, stuff like that. A little bit more confusing, I think, on Google. And Sam Spade is just so much cooler. That's the simple thing there. There's no, nothing bad about what you're doing right here. You're just getting information that this ethicalhacker.com has to put out when they do their website. You can, when you make your website, you can, without a doubt, get all this information off of here. If you try going to www.google.com, when they made their website, they took all this information out. So because this is a who is, that you don't have any, phone numbers for the CEOs of Google or anything like that. Same with, most big websites, Yahoo, I think MSN is probably all like that. But this next tool I'm going to show you is Visual Route. It's another trace route or ping, something like that, but it's a lot more visual, because the trace route in Sam Spade is basically just a trace route in command prompt, which everyone knows how to do. It's very easy. You don't really get any physical knowledge of where these things are. That's what Visual Route is for, which I'll show you right now. Now, here is Visual Route. This is the the startup screen. This is a program you have to pay for. I don't know how much it is. Probably should have looked that up. But I have the trial edition here. It's 30 days. Basically, what it is a trace route, as you can tell by the name Visual Route. You type in the URL, IP, whatever, again at ethicalhacker.com. And it'll come up with a a visual line as to going from your ISP to the ethicalhacker.com. It's that simple. It'll actually bring up a line showing you what points you go through to get to www.ethicalhacker.com. It's 90% done here, and here in a second it'll let me zoom in. Now, as you can see, I guess server for ethicalhacker.com is in Scottsdale, Arizona. I'm here in Omaha, Nebraska. Oh yeah. But you can see just exactly where the information actually has to go through to get to Scottsdale, Arizona. That's, good for, of course, social engineering. Same with Sam Spade, social engineering, but gives you a little bit of information about, the ISP, stuff like that. The use of this program is, again, all information gathering. You're not going to bring down any websites, anything like that, using Visual Route. It's just for information. Now next I'm going to do a few Google hacks, just real simple, to gain some information on a website, show that some of the information you put out on the web that's secure just isn't really secure at all. But I'll do that real quick. Alright, here I am at google.com. I'm going to show a Google hack real quick. These are pretty simple. It's basically common sense. You just have to know the codes to it. I have one already typed in my history here. It's basically going to show that a lot of the web servers out there, Apache and stuff like that, will have index of private in their parent directory. You can search just for that and find a lot of files that are supposedly private. On the server it is private, but Google will actually go in there and search for that. See here, it brings up 92,200 results. A lot of these, they're not going to have much in them. I haven't been to this one. Oh, it's very slow, but let's try another one. Not a whole lot in here. A few HTML files. A few more HTML files. Nothing real important. Others, I think this one is a photo album, a private photo album. I don't know what kind of photographer this guy is, but stuff like that. Every once in a while you'll stumble onto one that has, like a password.cgi. Anyone can tell you that's an important file. Anything that's named a password is usually fairly important. You can find usernames, user passwords, administrator password for XP computers, stuff like that. People put these things on here, in the belief that they're private. Quite honestly, they're not. Most of the big websites, again, will have this, taken down or have it covered up, stuff like that. Most of these websites are not very big. And as I say that, of course, here is moscow.ru. That's kind of strange. But, mycarmotive.com, globalcity.com, or .ru. Again, this is all information gathering. You're not going to usually find passwords on here. You're not going to find, stuff like that. You can, but not usually. You can also, narrow this down, adding, a plus site search to, look for a specific site. If you wanted to find jck.com, which is right here, you could add that into the search and search for just this index of private. This is for JZK press kit. There's some photos, release bio. That's basically it right there. But again, this is just kind of a fun thing. If you're really trying to gather information on someone, of course, Google Hacks, Visual Route, and Sam Spade will help you. If it's a big website, you're not going to get much information. If it's, just made, you probably will. If it's, a personal website or, a small group's website, you'll probably get a lot of information off of them. Other than that, though, all this is for information gathering. I can't, stress that enough. You're not going to learn how to hack from this one video. You're not going to, make your computer completely secure from this one video. It's just, this is how you gain information on websites.